It wasn't the plan, was it?
No, it wasn't the plan. And the fact that that's now happening means that there will undoubtedly over time be either a change to the rules or there will be tweaks made, because it's not in anyone's interest, clubs, the Premier League or anybody else. And if that now starts to not happen, it's not the way everyone would have imagined it when it got first implemented.
Yeah. So the Manchester City case is going to be finally heard. We don't know quite when, we don't know quite how long it'll take and all that. It'll all be in secret. And find lawyers who are clever enough to spot a loophole. A cynic might find even better lawyers who can find even more loopholes if they needed to.
The fact that the way the rules are implemented, as opposed to necessarily finding loopholes or rules not being kind of adhered to, and this is much deeper, much wider, the charges that have kind of been labelled at them. And all of those charges will have kind of different applicability of the rules to them. There'll be lawyers obviously working very long hours and very hard at trying to find ways in that the fact they've stuck to the rules and it's not as the Premier League intended. So it doesn't necessarily bode that well for the Premier League in terms of the strength of the rules that are in place.
In a dramatic and unprecedented development, the Premier League has officially responded to an appeal from Manchester United by overturning AFC Bournemouth's second goal from their controversial encounter. The decision comes after intense scrutiny of the match, which was marred by several contentious officiating calls. The most debated moment involved a sequence of play leading up to Bournemouth's second goal, where a potential foul and offside situation were both overlooked by the on-field officials and VAR. Following a detailed review, the Premier League acknowledged that a significant error had occurred in the build-up to the goal. Officials confirmed that the goal should not have stood, citing clear violations that were missed during the game. This ruling effectively alters the narrative of the match and validates Manchester United's complaints. Manager Michael Carrick welcomed the decision, stating that it reflects the importance of accountability in modern football. He emphasized that while the correction cannot change what happened on the pitch at the time, it is crucial for maintaining fairness in the sport. Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes and defender Harry Maguire had both protested heavily during the match, and the Premier League's ruling now confirms their frustrations were justified. The players' reactions have since been echoed by fans across the globe. Pundits, including Thierry Henry, have reacted strongly to the decision, with many praising the league for acknowledging the mistake while also questioning how such a clear error was initially missed despite the presence of VAR. Fans have flooded social media with mixed reactions, with many celebrating the decision as justice for Manchester United, while others debate the implications of overturning goals after matches have concluded. The move has sparked wider discussions about how football authorities should handle major officiating errors. The Premier League has clarified that while the goal has been officially overturned, such actions remain rare and are only applied in exceptional circumstances. The league reiterated its commitment to improving officiating standards and ensuring greater consistency in the use of VAR. This landmark decision places increased pressure on referees and VAR officials to deliver accurate decisions in real time. It also raises important questions about whether more retrospective actions could become part of football governance in the future. For Manchester United, the ruling offers a sense of justice and recognition, while for the wider football world, it signals a potential shift toward greater accountability and transparency in handling controversial decisions. As debate continues to intensify, many are now calling for the Premier League to introduce clearer post-match review systems and even public explanations from officials.
You sort of feel like you can't really do a lot to train that. It's a pretty obvious basic thing to get wrong, isn't it?
I think it's a mental thing, Rob. You know, you've got to instill in him, because I still think that because he spent so long, as I say, on the 3 minutes, it is. And so I think the thing you've got to get into him mentally is, irrespective of how long it's going to take, you've got to go right the way through. You've got to go A, B, C, D. And if it doesn't finish at D, you've got to carry on. But everyone in the VAR room have got to do it. I think that's what will happen. It's about everybody, because we're all in it together. It's about everybody having the same mental approach to it of time is of no consequence. The decision is the most important.
To acknowledge and explain the significant errors in the VAR process, both incidents which were due to human error and related to the analysis of offside situations are being thoroughly reviewed by PGMOL.
Great to know that, you know, there's an apology, but what does it actually do? Because of all the eyeballs that are on, the VAR official has an assistant etc. What do they see? As far as I'm concerned, it's just people not doing their job properly. That's it. As simple as that. Dermot could dress it up as much as he likes, but it's people not doing their job.